Welcome to part 7 of the code tutorial walkthrough for the Django web framework. Welcome. If you're learning Django, feel free to follow along. So in this part, looks like we're going to work on customizing the admin form. So the admin form, let me first show you what that is. Or the admin site, I should say. This is the admin site, and it comes pre-baked into Django, and it's an incredibly powerful asset for Django users. You don't have to write a single line of code. You wrote some lines of code to define what your models are in a models.py file. So you did this, and then you also used the command line tool to use the database migrations to actually generate database tables, which look like this. So Django sort of helped you along in creating these database tables. And all you had to do was define these model classes in the sort of Django way. And then for free, on top of that, you get this Django administration user interface that you didn't have to write a single line of code. It was given to you. And what you can do is you can browse all of the data for the tables that you created. And you can also drill in and look at the specific rows in the tables in this format, and you can edit beef lasagna. You can edit the data as well, and you can save it, you can delete, you can add a new row if you want, add a choice. What's for dinner? I don't know. Spaghetti. That might be what we're having tonight, actually. You can add a row, you can do all of this stuff, and it almost feels like a it's a product already. It's ready to ship, and you didn't even do much work at all, and that's really cool. And so if I'm reading this right, it seems like you can actually customize this site as well to your liking. So let's see how we can do that. So by registering the question model with admin site.register question, and where did we do that? I think it was here. Yeah, and I actually took an extra step and registered the choice model as well. That's why you see both of them here. So Django was able to construct a default form representation. Often you want to customize how the admin form looks and works. You'll do this by telling Django the options you'll want when you register the object. Let's see how this works by reordering the fields on the edit form. So I'm gonna okay, so what I can do, it looks like, is I can define a class that configures how you want the admin user interface to work for a particular model. In this case, the question model. And you can make a list of all the fields that you want to show up. And if you do this, you supply this class as a second argument to register. So you follow this pattern, which is create a model admin class, which is that guy, then pass it as a second argument to admin.site.register anytime you want to customize the admin options for a model. So let's go ahead and test that. Saved. And now I'm going into questions, and I'm clicking for what's for dinner, and now the date published comes before the question text. I should have shown you if I didn't pass in this, If we didn't put in this customization, what it would look like. Let's see that now. Yeah, so without that customization, the question text would have come first. But with the customization, which I'm putting back now, because of the way we ordered the publish date before the question text, we're able to get the publish date to come first. Okay. What else can I customize? That's my question. This isn't impressive with only 2 fields, but for admin forms with dozens of fields, choosing an intuitive order is an important usability detail. Okay. And speaking of forms with dozens of fields, you might want to split the form up into field sets. Okay, let's do that. So, okay, instead of fields, you can actually set them up as field sets. Question text. Pub date. Okay. Now what does it look like? Let's try it. Now, waiting for the server to restart. Unless I might have made a syntax error. That's why it's not restarting. Yes, I did. So I'm gonna need a closing bracket for that list. Okay. So, oh, okay. So this is a field set here. This guy. This guy is a field set. This is actually also a field set. It just doesn't have a title. Oh my god, my drawing looks so horrible. So this is also a field set. It's just a field set with a null title. It has no title. So they didn't render it differently with a title bar. Whereas this one is a field set that has a title, so they render the title with a title bar like that. So that's what we did. And that's cool. That's very cool. Adding related objects. Okay. So a question has multiple choices, and you're saying we can actually put the choices directly on the question page. That would be amazing. And that's kind of why I put the choices. I registered the choices to be usable in this admin interface, but apparently you can just put them directly into the question page. So, I do need to register choice, and I had already taken the liberty to do that in a previous video. Yes, I have seen this. So the add choice form, let's go there. If I click add choice, then we get this. I can select the question that this choice belongs to, and then I can put in this information. The question field is a select box. Right. But now, what I want. Okay. I can inline the choice selection inside of a questions edit page. And the way I do that is I create this choice inline class. Which should extend from the stacked inline class from the admin module. I tell it which model it's supposed to be for, and then I stick it in here as one of the inlines of the question admin pages. That makes sense to me. Okay, so and now that I've created that, I'm gonna add a inlines list and put choice inline in there. Let's try that out. Wait for it to restart. And there it is. Holy moly, that's incredible. Hold on. Why does it have choice 4 and choice 5 and choice 6, which have no choice text? Is that for real? That seems weird. Oh, these are not real ones. I guess they're just placeholders for when I want to add them. Okay. But I could take them away. This doesn't affect the database. I could add one of these placeholders and I can fill them in. So I can, let's add another salary. And I can just save. Save and continue editing. And then now we have salary. And then if we go to the choices admin page, we also get salary here. Cool. Load the ad. Yes. Okay. That's what we just saw. It works like this. There are 3 slots for related choices as specified by extra. Extra. Okay. The extra equals 3. That's what caused it to give me 3 placeholders, aka slots. Here, these 3 slots. That's because I put extra equals 3. If I put extra equals 1, then there would only be 1 empty slot. Let's see that. Yeah, there's only 1 empty slot now. And if I don't put extra, then I would expect it not to give me any empty slot at all. No, it's the, the default might be 3 actually. The default might be 3 slots. Okay, I want it to be 1 slot. One small problem though, it takes a lot of screen space to display all the fields for entering related choice objects. For that reason, Django offers a tabular way of displaying inline related objects. To use it, change choice inline declaration to read tabular inline instead of stacked inline. Okay. Oh wow. Dang. That's nifty. Okay, that's our tabular inline, and we have 1 extra placeholder. That's really cool, I have to say. Really cool. Alright. I can also customize the admin change list. What does that mean? Here's what it looks like at the moment. Select question to change. Oh, okay. So this is sort of like this is the change list. So I can select multiple of them to change. Oh, I can say delete. But maybe I don't. What if I hit go? No. Oh, okay. I can delete multiple ones at the same time. Is what I could do. Okay. So the change list is basically the list of all the questions or all the whatever your model happens to be. The list page. By default, Django displays the string representation of each object. But sometimes it would be more helpful if we could display individual fields. So to do that, use the list display admin option. Okay. So we're going to display both of the fields, basically. Delete the fields. List display equal to question text and then pub date. Wait for it to reload. And now it's a table, and we can. That is cool, man. That is very cool. For good measure, let's also include the was published recently method. Ooh. I can put a method in here. That is very nifty, I must say. Nice. And gives me false values. Was not published recently. If I change the date to today, change it to today, and save it, then it would be published recently, yeah? Oh, still no. Why not? Oh, I put it in a future time. Okay, I'll change it to now. Save it. So now now it's true. It was published recently. It's kind of unfair that I can just change the published date willy-nilly like that. But whatever. That is extremely cool. Okay. You can sort by the table headers. That's even cooler. This is really powerful. This is like a showcase of the admin interface. You can improve that. But the column header for was published recently is by default the name of the method. Oh, I can change that by doing this. I can do an annotation on top of the method like this. Okay, I'm gonna need to import admin from Django.contrib import admin, and then I'm gonna admin.display boolean equals true. Ordering, I guess boolean equals true means this method should return a boolean. Ordering should be based on the pub date. It's ordering, and description should say published recently question mark. So this guy goes into the table header. Ordering, I suppose, is what should happen if you click on the column header and try to order by that column. Oh dang, if it's boolean it shows this little icon. That's actually really cool. Okay. Okay, and I can read more about list display over here. This gives me ideas. This is really cool stuff. Okay, I'll read about this later. Now, edit your admin.py file again and add an improvement to the question change list page. Filters using the list filter. Add following line. Where? Here. To question admin. So, list filter. Oh, I think this might mean there's gonna be the little, oh gosh, wow, this is extremely cool. Oh, there are filters now. Oh, this is a date filter and, oh wow. By, oh, hold on. Clear all filters, now we see everything. Oh, this month, because, oh, okay. This year, we see everything. Past 7 days, we don't see everything because this is more than 7 days old. This is January 1st, and today is February 4th. Okay, we get all this functionality for free, basically. Well, not for free, but with just a little configuration change. That's very nice. This is shaping up well. Let's add some search capability. You can even search. So we're searching by the question text, I guess. Okay. There's the search box, and I can search dinner, I guess. Yeah. I can use the search box to search. Cool. Customize the admin look and feel. Clearly, having Django administration at the top of each admin page is ridiculous. It's just placeholder text. Oh, they're talking about here. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can change it though using Django's template system. Customizing your project's templates. Create a templates directory in your project directory, the one that contains manage Python. So this is the top level directory, the one that contains the manage.py file. So let's create a new folder, templates, and templates can live anywhere on your file system that Django can access. Django runs as whatever user your server runs. However, keeping your templates within the project, it's a good convention to follow. Open your settings file. And add a dirs option in the templates. Okay, there's a dirs option. We're gonna add it at base dir / templates. What is this slash? Is it a divide? I don't get it. I would have expected a plus sign. Now create a directory called admin inside the templates. Okay. Now we want to copy the template, admin base template, from within the Django admin template directory in the source code of Django itself. Where are the Django source files? Yeah, let's do that. Nice, I like this. I like digging into the internals of stuff. So you're saying if I open this in the Finder, then I can go in and look, there's a template directory and an admin, no, at Django contrib. Is there a contrib, admin, templates, all of these. I guess all of these will copy those two items. So you're saying copy the template. Oh, just the base site. Admin base site, just this one file. Copy it. And then I want to put it in here. Okay. So I've copied, wait, did that work? There, it did work. So I copy that base site HTML file into my file, and I can, yeah, I have some code that looks kind of like this. It's not exactly like this. They probably have changed it since the time of the writing of this tutorial, but I can change it basically. Astute readers will ask, but if dirs was empty by default, how was Django finding the default admin template? The answer is that since appdirs is set to true, Django automatically looks for a template directory within each application package for use as a fallback. And Django contrib admin is one of the applications, right? Let's customize the admin index page then. By default, it displays all the apps installed apps that have been registered with a admin application in alphabetic order, but you may want to make significant changes to the layout. Okay, we're at the end of, and they didn't actually tell me to do something specific. I'm just going to put something in myself. So this looks like the title, right? There's a lot here. This is a block. What if I just change all of this and say, hold on, or is this the real title? Oh yeah, I think this is the real title. I'm just gonna change this to Toby was here and see if that shows up. Did I mess something up? Oh, I have not. I turn off the server. No, I did not manage to change it. What gives? I'm actually gonna open up the source code of Django itself, and I want to try editing the template in there. It's in contrib admin, templates admin, base site, and if I change this, I want to see that working at least. Yes, okay. So at least that works. Change it. It could be something changed. And this doesn't work anymore because the search order template does not exist. Add admin. If I copied all of these files over, paste. Now I can edit it in here. But if I use appders, does that change things? Okay. So it worked after I copy everything from the admin templates to my admin templates folder. But just a single one doesn't work. But I could theorize to say that maybe that's because the base site page was probably included by another page, and when it's including that other page is including the base site page, I'm guessing it was done using a relative path, maybe like this: extends admin base site. Maybe that's done based on relative path, although I'm not sure that's true or not. Interesting. In any case, I am able to customize things now after copying everything over. And at least I have a workaround. Okay, so that is part 7 of the tutorial. What's next? The beginner tutorial ends here. In the meantime, you might want to check out some pointers on where to go from here. What to read next. So I did the introductory material. There's a lot more documentation here. We could look at how the documentation is organized, topic guides. So one of the things I want to do next is figure out how to customize the model classes, the model field classes. So that might be where I go next. But in any case, this is the last chapter in the introductory tutorial. And if you followed along this far, congratulations, you're at the end.